Howdy folks, welcome to Lavender Blossoms. I'm Cal, and today I'll be working on my horizontal hive. I'm going to expand it a little bit, put some more frames in there. In fact, I'm going to expand it all the way because this hive is doing really well, and I thought I'd give you a little intro to my horizontal hive. Let's go check it out. So we got this set up by the front road. You can see cars going by, surrounded by some flowers, sunflowers with calendulas. But basically it's about 50 inches long, so it holds about, I think it holds almost 40 frames, maybe 39 frames, deep frames. And this is the front where the bees go in. You can see I have two entrances already opened, and today I'm going to remove the last cap entrance cover, and what's good about this hive is that maybe I should have picked a better time. So right now there's a lot of traffic, but what I like about this hive, it's so easy to work on. The entrance is to the back over here. I got a little door on the bottom, and the bottom of the hive is sealed off with a 1/8 of an inch hardware cloth on the bottom. And over here I have a door I can close, so during the colder months that's going to stay closed. And then for me to work on this, open it up, and here's the inside of it. So the good thing about this, you can open it up and just work on sections. You don't have to open up the whole hive. So these planks are what sit on top of the frames. So right now the hive is going up to here, so you can see maybe 2/3. And today I'm gonna just add more frames for the rest of it. So right now under here it's all empty. As you can see, as we remove the planks, there's, beyond the last frame over there, there's a wall, so the bees cannot get on this side, although a few of them still get through, but it's okay. And so I'm going to remove the wall today and just add frames in there all the way to the end. We're smoking them out. I'm burning lavender, which is very pleasant for everyone around, including me. It smells great, and it really calms them down, so I'll be able to work on them. This is the feeder. The feeder set, it's set on top. The plank underneath it has a hole, which is underneath where the entrance is to inside the feeder, and that's sugar water with some mushrooms in there to help with diseases and varroa mites like chaga, reishi, and oh, I forget, lion's mane, 7 different mushrooms in there. And that's what I feed them with, and I think that's why they're doing so good. Okay, so I'm going to throw on my bee suit because I'm gonna have to remove the wall and the planks, the last plank over there, and so I'm gonna open them up a little bit, and I wouldn't feel comfortable without my bee suit on. Okay, I'll be right back. So this wall is going to come out. And this is the wall that's in there. So you can now see the frames exposed. I'm going to set this one in front of the hive. I'll fly back in eventually. And this is one of the boards covering the frames. Put that in front of the hive as well. And now, with the new frames that I brought in, I'm going to fill the rest of it up. I built this hive in April. It's August now, August 2020, and I got the blueprints from horizontalhives.com. They have blueprints which are free to download, and I just modified it a little bit to fit my needs. Like I made the roof slanted, and I left more space inside this attic, so to speak, so in the winter I can add a 2-inch layer of foam for insulation. I don't think I have enough frames with me. Alright, I don't have enough frames. I need 2 more frames. 1, 2, yeah, just about 2 more frames. Okay, I have to go get those frames real quick. Oh, actually, I can add those 2 at the end. So from here on, we don't want the queen to go in there in the last 10 frames. So well, let's see, it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so these 2 can go towards the brood. Then the queen separator, queen excluder, should I say, right? Ooh, this is gonna be in the way of it closing. I don't know that it's gonna. I don't think the door is gonna close. And let's see. I'm gonna have to chop this down a little bit. Okay, it might be okay now. queen excluder, and then we'll push these frames against it. They'll hold it in place. Right there. And so this section is going to be the super. Now, close up the rest of it. There we go. And close up the rest of it. Really easy. Just like such. And then once we put the extra 2 frames in there, I'm going to put the last plank. And that's it. Push these in so it's nice and tight around the excluder. Just make sure the door closes before I bring the other frames in here. I think it's a perfect fit. All right. One last thing, I wanted to replace the water. Since I have the water filled with, mixed with sugar. It's been in here for maybe 4 days, and the weather's so hot that it starts to ferment. So, plus I need to clean, there's some dead bees in there. So I'm just going to empty out the reservoir and fill it back up with fresh water. Come on, ladies. You can see they're building already a frame up into the hole of the... I don't want that. Oh, all this honey. There's a lot of honey. I'm going to try to collect this and set it, maybe throw it inside the hive. Okay, so now the feeder goes right back on top of the hole, and my new fresh mixture. So I just put a little bit of, this one is mostly water, a little bit of sugar, and mushrooms. Perfect. The cap on. And now when they feed, they go inside, so they can't escape from here. They're just inside the cap and they can reach the water. This is the cap. Also, you can see I made little aeration holes on top of some of these planks. One here, one here. This one got closed up already. But it's nice to help them ventilate a little bit right now. It's hot days. Wow. So I'm shaving off all this propolis they built on the hardware cloth. A lot of propolis here. This is really healthy, just to eat like gum. There's a lot of medicinal properties, but I'm just going to drop it in there and let them eat it. Alright. Well, that's it. I'm just going to come back with 2 frames, throw them in there, close it up, and that's the horizontal hive. So easy to work on. I think maybe it costs about maybe $100 in materials. 120 maybe. Took 8 hours to make. Took 2 hours to make and then 6 hours to paint. Oh my goodness. And that's it. Well, thank you for watching. One more hive to do, and I don't know if I'll record that one, but I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.